For gamers, this year has been wonderful. There was a wide variety to select from, regardless of whether you like shooters, role-playing games, sports, or strategy. However, some players are eagerly anticipating the AAA titles of the first quarter of 2023. There are definitely some productions to keep an eye out for. So, here are the biggest AAA games coming in early 2023. Before that, this list is sorted by release date, with the first game appearing at the top. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, let's begin. Number 1. Forspoken. It's good to know that our ranking of the top video games with female protagonists will become longer in the upcoming year. After experiencing numerous delays, it appears that Forspoken will finally be made released. You take on the role of Frey Holland, a young New Yorker who was transported to the fantasy realm of Athia in this open-world action role-playing game. Once there, she revealed her magical prowess. They will be used by our heroine to return home, but her journey will take her down a path that will make her eventually save Athia.
You seek the one and only Tanta Sila.
Number 2. Dead Space. The remake of Dead Space is the next AAA title scheduled for release in 2023. A timeless example of survival horror is the original Dead Space. If you enjoy those, early 2023 will be a blast for you. In this game, you play Isaac Clarke, a crew member who responds to a distress call from the space station Ishin. When you get to the structure, chaos ensues. If you want to have any chance of leaving with your life, you must battle the deadly necromorphs. Number 3. Hogwarts Legacy. Another postponed project that landed up on the 2023 release list is Hogwarts Legacy. In this open-world single-player RPG, you can fulfill your childhood ambition of joining the renowned Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, made famous by the Harry Potter film series. Naturally, you won't be studying all day. You'll come upon a forgotten branch of magic and need to determine what led to its unexpected resurrection. The wizarding world might be torn apart by the solution to that riddle. After this premiere, we'll probably need to update our ranking of the finest movies based on books.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses.
Number 4. Atomic Heart. This one seems like a lot of fun. The 1950s in Soviet Russia are the setting for the FPS or RPG hybrid Atomic Heart. The machines that once helped the nation achieve glory have now taken over the entire country. They no longer serve in a quiet manner. The robots have turned against their former human masters and are mowing down anyone who stands in their way. In order to defend the homeland, you will need to appoint yourself as Agent P3 and exert all of your might. Number 5. Like a Dragon, Ishin. If you enjoy the Yakuza series, you may find this spin-off to be interesting. The PlayStation game Like a Dragon Ishin was remade. This time it has a global premiere and is not just available in Japan. You take on the role of Sakamoto Ryoma, a warrior searching for his father's murderer in this adventure. You won't let the approaching end of the samurai age stop you from regaining your dignity. It doesn't matter if you use a pistol or your katana. Justice must be served. Number 6. Octopath Traveler 2. Fans of pixel art role-playing games will enjoy the new Square Enix title. You will travel to Calista's homeland with Octopath Traveler 2. You and the other 8 intrepid travelers will take part in brand new experiences. Each has a distinct objective, and it is the player's job to lead them across this lovely land and assist them in achieving it. You're sure to enjoy the next PC game if you enjoyed the franchise's last entry.
Devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Number 7. Company of Heroes 3. In 2023, real-time strategy enthusiasts will also have something to look forward to. Players of Company of Heroes 3 will travel to the Italian and North African theaters of World War II. The developers are adding the tactical pause feature since the action in this RTS is so fierce. Before allowing the war effort to continue, it allows you to halt time and give orders to every one of your units. The story's variation is another intriguing aspect. The game's finale can vary depending on how you deal with the commanders. Make sure you are making the appropriate decisions. Number 8. Destiny 2, Lightfall. Live service productions need to put in a lot of effort and consistently provide fresh material to remain relevant. Fortunately, Bungie appears to have some experience. One of the finest games coming out in 2023 will be one of the best expansions, Destiny 2 Lightfall. You will travel to Neptune and investigate a neon city that has never been seen before in the franchise in this DLC. The Shadow Legion must be vanquished if the hidden city of Neomuna is to be saved.
Because only in the end are we free.
Number 9. The Day Before. The Division 2 and The Last of Us are combined in The Day Before, according to promotion. This open-world MMO survival game, which is slated for release in the first quarter of 2023, will transport you to a post-viral outbreak version of the United States where you'll have to contend with flesh-eating infected, as well as other survivors searching for food, tools, and weapons. At all costs, stay alive, venture into areas that others are afraid to go to, explore the post-pandemic environment, and work to bring the former society back to some degree of what it once was. The most crucial thing is to avoid becoming a monster. You can play more excellent zombie cooperative games on PC in the meanwhile.
What the?
Number 10. Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Keep a lookout for Wolong Fallen Dynasty if you have finished Elden Ring and still feel the need for more soul-stirring encounters. You will assume the role of an anonymous soldier in the Team Ninja IP game who must battle frightening monsters and hostile warriors. The Three Kingdoms period is shown in a gloomy fantasy setting for the plot. You must learn Chinese martial arts swordplay and uncover your full power if you want to succeed. Number 11. Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Another Japanese classic that will be remastered is Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, which will launch on PCs early in 2023. This time, the well-known brand will transport you to Rogetsu Island, where Ruka and 2 other girls are making their long-ago comeback after being imprisoned there. Their objective is to learn the truth about the enigmatic events they took part in. With the use of a unique camera obscura, the protagonist will have to battle evil spirits along the route.
どうなってるんだこれは
私、ここにいたことがある。次は私たちの番だから。
Number 12. Skull and Bones. You'll be able to set sail and play the constantly postponed Ubisoft pirate game Skull and Bones this spring. You play as a captain who may be customized in an open-world tactical action game as you explore in pursuit of adventures. You can either complete it in the single-player campaign or in a PvP mode with a group of 5 other players. We are hopeful that this open-water release will be as successful as Assassin's Creed IV Black Flag, Ubi's other successful pirate creation.
It's time to head out and explore. As a rookie pirate, you'll only have access to a small dhow, but as you progress, you'll...
Number 13. Resident Evil 4 Remake. In the first quarter of 2023, PC games will undoubtedly be dominated by a sense of nostalgia. Another highly anticipated remake of a classic survival horror game is Resident Evil 4. Fans of the series are getting precisely what they want from Capcom in this case. You will once more be in charge of Leonis Kennedy in this redesigned edition of the cherished RE4, who is out to save the President of the United States' daughter. He will discover the girl during his search in a small Spanish village, where you'll have to rescue her from the grasp of the enigmatic group known as Los Illuminados.
What do we do?
The Lost Lambs are escaping.
We need to go!
Number 14. System Shock. Future action-adventure title System Shock was created by Night Dive Studios and released by Prime Matter. It is a recreation of the Looking Glass Studios video game of the same name from 1994. Using the Unreal Engine, Night Dive Studios recreated the legendary System Shock. In addition to using groundbreaking graphics, they also updated the game's gameplay and enemy AI. Night Dive Studios completed its objectives ahead of schedule. The production went incredibly well, and they want to release the remake the following year. This finishes our list of the top AAA games scheduled for release in early 2023. Are you anticipating any of them? Please share your thoughts in the comments box below.
Their blood is on your hands.
You will suffer for your transgressions.